Hey guys, my name is Wiz. There are many things you should do as a new player, and number one is a must. Safe pocket. This is one thing that will guarantee that you keep your best found loot regardless of death. You must do this as soon as you can. Here's how this works. In your custom loadout, you can make sure you have a safe pocket. And as you can see, the safe pocket is right here on the right under your backpack. And then every time you go on a run, when you find something valuable that you don't want to lose, like a blueprint, for instance, then you quickly move it to your safe pocket. That way, if you die, then you can still have that with you when you get back to the hub. That's the reason why it is important that you make sure that you have this safe pocket. This is only way you're going to guarantee that you get out with your most important found item. Now, you can craft different and better version of it by going to the gear bench, and then you can craft different ones. So as you can see, this one right here will give you 2 slots, whereas this one, the regular one, will only have 1 slot. So the more slot you have, the better it's going to be for you, because you can add more items to your safe pocket. Now, there are a lot of things you should prioritize in this game, and the next thing is to interact with everything. Whenever you go on a run, just make sure you interact with everything. Meaning, if you see a car, an abandoned car, just make sure you open the hood. You see a chest, open it. Even if the chest is empty, still open it. Why? Because it will give you XP, and you will keep your XP even if you die. And remember, XP means skill points, and skill points mean more power for your character. Now, speaking about skill points, the first few points you acquire, you should invest them in the mobility tree. Why? Because that's where you find stamina. And without stamina in this game, you will be a sitting duck. And you definitely don't want to get caught out of stamina while trying to evade a raider or a queen. Anyway, the next thing you should not forget to do in this game, especially as a new player, is recycling. Go to your stash and find any item that says can be recycled into crafting materials and recycle them. The game does a pretty good job at telling you what each item can be used for. So do what the game says. And if you do what the game says, you will reap the benefit. Why is recycling important? Well, it saves the environment around you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, recycling in this game will help you get extra crafting materials that you might need to craft some special things. Talking about special things, the workshop. In the workshop, you have all these crafting benches or crafting station that you need to install. And sometimes when you're missing a few materials, recycling can be a key to you crafting that special bench. Like the gunsmith, for instance, you can use that to craft guns. And you also have the medical lab that you can use to craft survival stuff. So you get the point. Now, within the workshop, you have Scrappy. Do not forget to level up Scrappy. Colonel Scrappy. Scrappy is going to be your consolation prize in this game. Scrappy will give you some resources even when you fail a run. If you lost everything and you come back to the hub, Scrappy will give you some resources. So make sure you take good care of Scrappy by leveling him up, and he will take care of you with better stuff. Now, upgrade your stash as soon as possible. Instead of using your coins to buy guns and other things, use it to upgrade your stash, because you will run out of stash space very, very fast. When you start going to runs and you keep coming back and bring more stuff, and you're trying to save things so you can craft other things, you're going to run out of space, and you're going to have to increase your stash space. If you don't do that, then you're going to have to sell some very important things, or you're not going to know what to do with the stuff that you bring back. Next, free loadout. Whenever you are going on mission, you can either go with a custom loadout where you choose your own things or your own guns and etc., or you can use the free loadout. Now, if you use the free loadout and you're ready up for a mission, then the game is going to give you some basic materials. The good thing about this is the fact that if you get ganged up by a group of players, you will lose everything, but you won't have to worry about anything because it didn't cost you anything. So if you take your important stuff in a run and you die, then you lose your important stuff. So that's the reason why in the beginning, as a new player, it is important that you use your free loadout. That way you can learn the game and learn the areas, and you will be good to go. And you will not have any regret for losing some basic stuff that the game gives you for free. So remember that. And finally, as a bonus tip, if you are a new player, especially if you are playing solo, turn off crossplay. This will decrease the pool of players on the map that can potentially kill you. All you gotta do is just go to the settings and in the gameplay, and you can see crossplay right here. Just turn it off. Once you turn it off, then every time that you are going on a mission, then you will not have a big pool of players from all over the place trying to kill you. This will tremendously decrease the pool of players on the map that can potentially kill you, like I said. Although getting killed is the name of the game, but when you first started, it is better to learn the ropes before you venture into the big league. Ever since the beta, I normally do solo queue, and with crossplay off, I will be matchmade with other Xbox player. If you're on PlayStation, you will be matchmade with other PlayStation players. But it is a better and safer experience for new players until you can venture out into the big league. This is where all bets are off. Then you won't have to worry too much about dying because that's part of the game. Anyway, just remember, all you gotta do, just put it on crossplay off, and then you can also fill squad on, or you can fill squad off. That way you can be by yourself. But if you want to matchmate with other players on your console platform, then you can just put fill squad on, and you will be good to go and have a better experience like I already mentioned. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.